Well, Halloween is great for tricks and treats, but for some pets, it can be a nightmare, especially little long-haired chihuahuas like my Lulu. Well, our friend Mark Shambor from Canine Corral is here with tips to keep our pets safe, sane, and secure this Halloween. So welcome back, Mark. Now, first, before we start, Hurricane Matthew, I know, had a big impact on Florida, but it specifically affected some of our animals, and you have some pictures of some of the rescue dogs you want to show us. So let's take a look and let us know who we're seeing here.
Hurricane Matthew, that's Bailey. These are from the East Coast. They actually evacuated and came over for a couple days to stay with us. That's Sugar.
Oh, poor Sugar.
And they actually went together. They were a pair. And we have Bart.
Aww.
And then we have Maddie, who are also a pair. And that dog is really a big dog. And that's going to be Tazzy. And that's Buddha. And they were a pair also. And it was so nice having them there. And they were so good. But they were scared when they came in. They were very scared because of the whole trauma of the traveling and everything.
Sure. And Canine Corral, you know, I know that you keep pets. You know, you'll take care of pets and you'll board pets. So it's so nice that you're keeping them safe. Yep. And speaking of keeping them safe, Halloween can be a nightmare for a dog. Doorbells ringing, people coming in and out, costumes. Let us know, all right, what are some of your tips if we want to, first of all, keep our pets safe?
Well, first of all, you know, we have Halloween candy, and that's one of the big things about Halloween besides the costumes is the candy. You want to, if you're going to use a bowl, like a pumpkin bowl or something that's open on the top.
Like what I have right here.
Yeah, either put something over the top of it so that that's actually a deli bowl from one of the stores. Set it right over the top, and that'll keep it secured enough so the dog doesn't just go right inside. I do suggest a sealed, like, Tupperware container or something, but there again, that Tupperware top is not going to stay on it. This you can just put right on top.
Okay.
Especially if it's down low where the dog can get at it, right?
The chocolate is what you really need to be worried about. You do not want your dog eating chocolate.
I've heard it's poison to dogs.
So they're not supposed to eat the candy.
They can get kidney failure. The sugar, oh my God, that can really ruin the blood.
And this time of year, we have more chocolate candy, obviously, for trick-or-treaters around the house than we normally do.
Definitely. Keep it sealed and keep it up high, out of the dog's reach.
All right. Now, what about for keeping the dog calm? What about soothing our dog? I know that you brought a product here in the middle.
I brought some Calm Dog. Calm Dog, you want to use maybe a day or so before. It's a couple doses. Just really, it tells you the weight size. You can use this right here.
Oh,
and,
really?
What really happens is you can use tablets also, and it really sedates the dog in a natural state. It's not like a drug for your dog. It's really just a natural state. And the dog becomes more desensitized in a way that it's not going to be quite as bothered by all the commotion and stuff that's going on.
And the strange-looking people that are coming around.
Speaking of commotion, you mentioned, you know, in Halloween decorations sometimes have noises and action that the dog might not be used to.
This one here, this can also be dangerous because of the bones there. That could be a toy.
So would the dog try to eat it?
Well, if you put it on and it starts moving, the dog is going to want to chase it. And then what you've got is you've got a toy, and the dog might eat the bones, and those would not digest at all. That would be very dangerous. So if you're going to use anything like that, you want it up high. And really what you want to do is start playing it before Halloween so the dog is used to it and it's no big deal anymore. You know, you don't want your dog to run out and escape. Of course, that's why you want to have the ID tags on.
This is cute.
These ID tags are awesome because they're rubber in the sense that they don't jingle or jangle, and very nice, and they also glow in the dark. So if your dog is
nice.
You know,
I like
Halloween
the lack
is
of jangle too.
Exactly. Yeah, it's in the evening.
Because again, you know, trick-or-treaters, the door is opening more times than it normally does. Any tips if your dog is upset with the doorbell or people at the door? I know Lulu goes crazy.
Well, some people suggest just disconnecting the bell just because it's going to ring, and every time
constantly ringing.
But you know, Halloween is a little different. Sometimes there's actually more parties than there are people coming to the door. But in any event, I would have your dog secured in a crate. It's going to keep the dog calm and secure. If you're going to have your dog out with everybody, watching everybody come in and out, I would put a leash on your dog and keep it with you so that the dog doesn't dart. You never know what the costumes are going to do to the dog, and a very nice dog could be frightened. It could actually bite somebody, and we don't want that to happen.
Well,
on
and
Halloween.
speaking, all right, so costumes. First of all, Pasquale looks adorable.
This is Pasquale, my 13-year-old Chihuahua.
Yes, he
He's a
is.
pumpkin.
He is Lulu's boyfriend as well. And speaking of costumes, we have to spend a moment with our guide dog Wrigley, who is celebrating his first Halloween. And thanks to Mark and all of his help from Canine Corral, who gave us a ton, like a new parent starter kit when we
Yes.
took Wrigley.
Mark picked out wonderful
Wrigley sleeping?
toys. He's not sleeping. He's somewhat mortified. He is a stegosaurus.
Posing.
Well,
Wrigley,
reptiles
stand.
are cold-blooded,
You
so he's in character, right? They don't move very
Stand up for a
quickly.
little bit. Yes, he is. He has been adjusting pretty well to his costume here. But you know, Mark, I liked your point about protecting the dog because with a young dog like this, I want to keep him on a leash and with me.
Yeah, and you
because
could-
he's going
you
to be
could
scared of
traumatize
everybody
them.
else.
Definitely
So that's
could
why you
traumatize them.
crate.
You crate the dog to keep the dog calm, desensitize them to moving objects.
Oh, sure.
And you know, and if you're going to wear costumes, make sure that the dogs see them in a positive way. Maybe make a trail of treats to them.
Yep.
And you know, these costumes that we have on our dogs are for us. They're not for the dogs.
Yeah. Wrigley agrees.
Yeah, unless it's a sweater to keep them warm. So you know,
Yes.
whatever you do, keep it safe.
Thank you, Mark.
Go hug your dog.
Always great information. Thank you for keeping our pets safe and secure. And if you would like more information about Canine Corral, visit caninecorralsrq.com. And next, we are going to try our hand at some good old-fashioned
Sit.
pumpkin carving with the experts from Selby Gardens. We'll be right back.
Sit. Good.